Today I'm going to talk about selling a house. And normally, when we decide to put a house on the market, sometimes we call a real estate agent first, just to find out how we can sell the house. All our mind is how much money we can get, right? How much are we going to net? Everybody likes money. Everybody. I like money. If I have to sell my house, the first thing is thinking about how much I will net. So I call real estate agent. The real estate agent will come in and sit down. Some will come in and then just walk through the house, honestly, just to tell you exactly what needs to be done to put a house on the market. And then some of them too doesn't really care. What they care about is to put a house on the market, reduce the price until it's sold, just for them to get their commission. So before you put a house on the market, even before you call a real estate agent, what are the things you need to do before even you call an agent to come into your house? This is what we are going to talk about. So if you have a few minutes, feel free to sit down, watch the video to the end, and then if you have any question, you can send me a message, private message, and then I will call to discuss more about what you want to do. I'm a real estate agent. I've been doing this for so many years, and then I know definitely that I can help you net more than what you thought. Okay, if you are planning to sell a house, what are the things that are most important selling your house? The first thing that you have to think about is the condition of the house. Do not think about the money. The money will come later, right? Do not think about how much money you will net. Think about the condition, your house condition. Some people, most of you who have lived in your home for almost about 5, 6, 7 years, or even some 15 years. You've lived there with your kids. The kids grew up. There are a lot to take care of. There are a lot of things that you need to do. Unless maybe, you take care of the house every single day, you clean it and other things. Otherwise, there will be a lot of things to pay attention to. Mostly even the carpet. Mostly the carpet. So for you to put your house on the market, think about all these things I'm going to mention and then work on it before even you call a stranger to come to your house. We will talk about if a real estate agent come to your house, what are the questions you need to ask them? What are the things that you need to do to put your house on the market for you to get more? But at this point, these are some of the things that you need to pay attention to. One, before you put your house on the market, first thing you have to do is to do pre-inspection. Some people doesn't know this, but pre-inspection is very crucial. It's very important. It might cost you a little more. Don't call your body. Do not call somebody at your job who claim to be home inspector, who claim to be, they know a lot about houses. Do not call those ones. Call a home inspector, right? A home inspector. Even if you don't know how to get them, and then probably maybe you know an agent you want to work with, don't tell the agent your motive. Just call the agent to ask, oh, hey, I need a home inspector to come and inspect my house because I want to fix some things, right? They will refer somebody to you. Like me, if you call me, I have a whole lot of inspectors I work with. Or even if you go to my website, jodo.com, there are a lot of home inspectors out there. So I will either refer you to my website or I will call someone that I know, right? You call home inspector for that individual to come in. Pre-inspection might cost you maybe around $300, but it's worth it, right? This inspector will just spend about 2 hours in your house or 1.5 hours in your house. Even if you don't mind, just let him stay there and then go out. Pretend as if you want to inspect the house for somebody who is buying it. So this home inspector will take care to inspect almost every single thing in the house. Every single thing. We'll inspect the furnace, we'll inspect the air conditioning, we'll inspect the plumbing system. These are some of the things that can, and the electricals. These are some of the things that can waste you a lot of money if you don't inspect it ahead of time. We'll try to check if there is mold somewhere or whatever it is. The inspector will inspect it and to let you know exactly what is wrong with the house. So after inspecting the house, then you make decision what needs to be done. Another thing that you know, after bringing somebody to inspect the house, the second thing is you clean the house, make sure that, touches, if there is somewhere that you need to touch, or maybe if you have to paint the house or you have to do something, you do it. You clean, you do some painting, because if you clean the house, if the house is spotless, and then the house you paint it bright such a way that people come in and then can see themselves living in your house. Believe me, that individual will offer your full listed price or even above. Okay? That individual will offer full listed price. Number two, if you inspect it and then you find something wrong, you can bring in, if you are a handyman, you know what you're doing, then you can go ahead and then fix it yourself. If you are not handyman like me, then what you do is what? Call somebody to come and then fix everything the inspector discovered. If the inspector tells you the roof is not good, it's leaking, try to find someone to come and then fix it for you. If they tell you the plumbing is leaking, don't argue, fix it. If they tell you the electric outlets are not good, mostly GFCI. But this is what I see, because I see a lot. Majority of homes have, sometimes some of the houses, once GFCI control almost the kitchen and then the living room and everything, that is not good. No matter what it is, an inspector will, home buyer's inspector will discover it and ask you to fix it. And then at that time, if you bring the licensed inspector into your house, do you know how much it's going to cost you? A lot. If you are lucky, and then the person don't back off. If you are not lucky, they will say, oh yeah, the plumbing is not good, the GFI is not good, GFCI is not good, this and that, and then you might end up losing the transaction. So it's very, very important, folks, for you to do what? Make sure to inspect the house and then fix the things that will be in your way or will be a hindrance for yourself. That is one thing you have to know. And then another thing is, after doing all this, you need to find a really good real estate agent. The agents, we will talk about the kind of questions you need to ask them, the kind of things you believe they will do for you. We will talk about them later, but not this program. So you find a real estate agent, you talk to them, then you arrange for them to come in and then look at the house. So number one, you do your inspection first. Number two, you clean the house, arrange everything, remove your personal pictures and your personal photos and everything if you can. Take them out of the house, remove your maybe your things that are very, very sensitive to you, your prescription drugs and everything, hide them from the house. And then after that, just make sure to bring someone to see if there is anything that needs to be anywhere that needs to be painted or anything that needs to be done. You do it before you put this house on the market. And then if you put a house on the market, sometimes we feel like we want to pull it such a way that, we want to go by our feeling. You don't sell a house with your feeling, how you feel the house should be sold. You don't do that. You know the reasons why it's not good for you to do that? I've seen someone who instructed his agent to list the house above the market value. And then the house tends to be on the market almost every year and then they couldn't sell it. If you feel, find a different agent. You can check the value of your house. Maybe you call your agent, you tell the agent to send you market analysis for the house. You said, send me, do market analysis and then send it to me. Let me check it. So if they send it to you and then you realize that you cannot sell it to make profit, then you make decision from there. If you feel that you can sell it to make more money, then do not overprice it. List it within the market. List it within the how houses are selling within the neighborhood and see how much your house will sell. Sometimes even some experienced agents will list it below the market value. If your house worth 300,000, maybe they will go ahead and then list it 280. So if everybody knows that neighborhood, the houses, for example, houses over there are 300 and this one is 280. Think about it. It's going to be price war. Everybody want to get it. That is where the multiple offer situation comes in. So before you realize you listed it 280, but someone is buying it 320 or 310 over the market value in that area. So do not try to push your agent. Like me, if you tell me to do that, I will just go ahead and then say, well, I want you to be aware that this is not the value. If you push me to do it, I have no choice. I'm an agent. You hire me to work for you, and then I will list it. But believe me, you are not going to sell the house. So it's very, very important, folks. If you want to sell a house, make sure that you follow these things that I'm telling you. We will continue next time about what needs to be done, what questions you need to ask your real estate agent, and then we will talk about outside maintenance. The one that I did, this involved interior, right? We will talk about outside, the deck, the siding, the roof, the lawn care, and all sort of things. All these things, people come in and then see it. It motivates them to do what? To see themselves in your house. Okay? If there is smell, sometimes some people cook. It's not like their house smell, but the kind of food they eat, right? And then if you eat some kind of food, some spices or maybe some meat and then have some kind of smell, before you put a house on the market, stop cooking every day. Stop cooking every day. Cook once in a week or every other week. And then the day you cook, do not let anybody come to your house. Do not let anybody come to your house. Do not let anybody come and look at the house. Take one day, that day nobody comes there. Let's say if it's Wednesday or maybe Friday or Saturday or any day, you take it, you use it to cook, then you try to open all the windows to make sure that the smell is gone. So if nobody comes there that very day, the next day or next 2 days, they will come and then the house will smell really good without the odor of your food or whatever you cook. So it's very, very important, folks. I want to end here, but what I want you to do for me is please forward my videos to your friends, share with your friends, and then let us all spread the word. If you are selling a house or you know someone who wants to sell a house, just forward this video to them, and I do believe it's going to help them.